जाने समझे ज्ञान वास्तु शास्त्र का। पृथ्वी अग्नि जल वायु स्थान कहाँ आकाश का।
ओम वास्तु पुरुषाय नमो नमः।
खुद ही समझो खुद ही जानो, कहता है क्या घर आपका।
For example, if you have the gate in the south of southeast corner, which is a symbol of illness in the family, so the illness will come and stand here, it will watch the house, it will find out which is the weakest spot in the house, and then it will hit there.
Okay.
For example, if the staircase of the house starts from here, right?
Yeah.
Now this is the head, this is the body, so somewhere here is a heart,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So this illness will say, let me hit the heart,
Okay.
because heart is the weakest spot in here, because the stress of the staircase is on the heart, and the heart of this human body is in pain, so let me hit the
Heart.
So one in the family may have a heart attack, or something related to with the heart will happen here, and it will do its job.
Okay.
So all energies must work very, very typically and very, very systematically, and they do work like that.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So somebody will have a diabetes, somebody will have problems with the pancreas, somebody will have problems with the gallbladder, somebody will have problems with the feet, somebody with the knee. It all depends on what sort of a design you have given to your house.
Yeah.
Right? And the illness will hit there.
Okay.
You get my point?
Yeah.
Now, supposingly you have got water bodies here in southwest.
Yeah.
Now, this means you are not living your life, but you are pulling your life. This means if the gate is here, or the gate is here, or wherever the gate is, you will have problems in all spheres of life.
Yeah.
Whether it is education, whether it is
Married life.
interpersonal relationship, court matter, finances, relationship with neighborhood, relationship with your
With,
relatives, friends, everything.
Anyone.
Right? Because this gives you problems in all spheres of life. So likewise, every energy is going to, so positive energies are going to work in their own way and fashion, negative energies are going to work in their own fashion.
way.
Right?
Yeah.
So it all depends how you will be hit. So these are the combinations. What we study in our science, or what we practice, is we always see this as a totality, in totality, right?
Yeah.
There would be people who will tell us, Mr. Gyani, my house is east facing, is it good? Shall I buy it? I say, how do I tell you? The science of home building does not start and end at the door.
Yeah.
Unless and until I understand the whole human body, I cannot tell you. Like if I am sitting in my chair and there's a table in front of me, and you are sitting across the table, and you see my biceps, you see my body, and you tell me, Mr. Gyani, you are an athlete. Why? How do you say so? Well, look at your body. I mean, you got nice muscles, you got a good biceps, you got a wide chest, so you are an athlete. I'll say, come on this side. See, I've got crippled legs.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Gyani, you got crippled legs. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. How would you know? You have not seen me fully.
Definitely.
So if somebody tells me I have a north entry, is it a good house? Shall I buy it? I'll say, how will I tell? I must know what is in the rear part.
Yeah.
East, what is in the rear part? I must see whether it is crippled or not.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
So unless and until you have seen the house in its totality, you cannot say whether it is a good house or a bad house. You get my point?
Yeah.
So something like that. Now we were going to talk, what were you wanting me to talk about now next?
I wanted you to talk about basements now, because I have seen many people do have basements even in their house. So are they good or are they bad?
The rule says basements should be avoided.
Okay.
The fundamental rule is basement should be avoided.
Why?
Because basement is a dip, is a depression, so it should be avoided.
Okay.
Right? You cannot live your life in a pit.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that is not good. However, But because the land cost has gone so up, because people have got more money now, they have more cars, they need parking space. If they are in a commercial area, if their house is in a commercial area, they want to create a basement so that they can rent it out, or maybe they can have their warehouse there or their own office there. For n number of reasons, people want an extra space.
Yeah.
A basement is an extra space, right? And most of the counties and councils and corporations do allow basements, right? So they want to have it because it is an extra space, whether it is residential or it is commercial. It is something that will come handy.
Yeah.
Okay. So if somebody wants to have a basement in his plot, then he can have a basement. Supposingly this is the building, then he can have a full basement from here to here to here, right?
Okay.
But if he says I don't want a full basement, then he has to make 3 parts like this
Okay.
of the length, right? And he can have a basement in the 1/3 of north.
Okay.
Likewise, he can have from northwest to northeast, right?
Okay.
This is allowed. Then if he says no, don't want it in north, then he can have it in the east. Okay. So he can make 3 parts of the length of from east to west, and in the west basement he can have the basement in the east of the house, right?
Yeah.
If he says I still don't want so much, then he can have the basement in the northeast corner.
Okay.
If he says no, I don't want in northeast corner, he can have it in the north of the house. Here.
Okay.
He can still have it in the east of the house, here, right? So, but you cannot have it in the west. You cannot have it in the south. You cannot have it in the southeast. You cannot have it in the south. You cannot have it in the southwest. You cannot have it in the west. And you cannot have it in the center.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, let us do it again, the whole exercise.
Yeah.
Okay, what we will say is, you can have it from northwest to northeast, 1/3.
Yeah.
You can have it from northeast to southeast, 1/3. You can have it in east. You can have it in northeast. You can have it in north. Right?
Yeah.
You can have it in northwest.
Okay.
Okay.
But we cannot have it
But
in
you cannot
west.
have it in southwest.
West.
You cannot have it in, you can have it in west. You cannot have it in southwest to southeast.
Okay.
You cannot have it in southeast. You cannot have it in south. And you cannot have it from southwest to northwest. Right?
Yeah.
So these are the ones you cannot have. These are the ones you can have.
Okay.
And in the center, you cannot have.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So this is the rule for, or you can have a full.
Okay.
Now, having said that, what you are supposed to do is, you have to check out at least one thing. What is that one thing? That this is your plot.
Yeah.
And this is your building. Right? Whichever the side the road may be, say for example the east, you cannot have your basement like this. The basement cannot go beyond the building.
Yeah.
You get me? Either on this side or on this side or on this side. Make sure the building is only, the basement is only under the building. It cannot go beyond the building.
Okay.
If it goes beyond the building, you are inviting ghosts.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that is one thing you have to take care of.
Okay.
So a consultant who handles homes or properties will handle the correction of the homes and properties.
Okay.
Who will handle the ghosts?
Definitely.
You get my point?
Yeah.
So that is what is you have to avoid. Okay?
Okay.
And supposingly you have a basement in the wrong direction, what do you do? isn't it?
Yeah. Corrections.
Corrections. For example, this is your house. The house is here and this is the basement. I will show you from here. So this is your basement, okay, and the house is here, up here. Now this basement is in a part of the house and you realize that it is in the southwest of your house, or in the south of your house, or in the southeast of your house, or in the center of the house, or in the west northwest of your house. So you want to do some corrections. The best correction is to fill it up, and when you fill it up you must do it slowly and gradually. The filling process of one room should take at least 3 months. Do not do it instantly. Do it slowly and gradually, because there is an energy that is living in the basement. You have to give respect and time to the energy by doing it slowly and by indirectly telling the energy, well, we are going to fill up the basement, you look for another home for yourself. And we are going to give you some time for that, because we are going to fill it up slowly and gradually. So the energy gets time to look for another house for itself, the negative energy, and it does not get disturbed, it does not get angry with you, because it's like breaking somebody's home without permission, without prior notice. So you need to give a notice, and you have to do it slowly and gradually. But as another correction, what you can do is you can put pins here, over here, over here, over here. So basically what you are doing is you are tying the floor up here. Up here you are tying the floor. So every 3 feet, here in the wall, 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 you have to make silver pins and put them horizontally there. That means you say that I have tied my floor up here, here, right, here, 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 like that. That is one correction that you guys can do. The best correction is to fill it up. Okay, ma'am?
Yeah.
So that is the correction of the basements.
And what, Mr. Gyani, if someone is having a office in the basement, then what should we do? Because as you said, basements are not that much successful.
I have absolutely no regard or no respect for an office in the basement. They are not good,
Okay.
right? Bad ventilation, no sunlight, and you are in a pit.
Yeah.
You get me? So I don't agree. It's okay as far as parking is concerned. That is okay, because you need space to keep thousands of cars. Where will you keep?
Yeah.
Right? Land is so costly. So there are apartment buildings in Mumbai. They have basement parkings. They have double basement. They have triple basement, and there are car lifts that will take the car in the 3rd basement. And you have to call as soon as you leave your flat, leave your apartment, you call the security guy, I am coming down by the lift, and somebody will drive your car from there to upstairs so that you can go.
Yeah.
Right. And even then those parking spaces are chargeable. You have to shell out a lot of money. At times 5% of the value of the apartment is to be given to buy one car park. So car parking, yes, I understand it is a necessity, and if you go and park your car is okay, but if you have your office there, I don't go by that idea. No.
Okay. Yeah. So, Mr. Gyani, now if we can move on to the next topic, I would like to take a topic which is related to car only, that is car porch.
Car porch, yes. So, friends, supposingly your house is like this, okay, and this is your house, and this is your gate. So naturally you can have your car porch here. So the car rolls in like this, right, and you can have your car porch here. The rule for car porch is that the car porch should not rest on the compound wall.
Okay.
The column should not rest on the compound wall. So this has to be a separate column away 9 inches away from the compound wall, and it should not touch the compound wall.
Okay.
So if I stand somewhere here, I should be in a position to see the sky,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So that is one rule. Wherever you have the carporch, make sure that your column is separate and it does not rest on the compound wall, on the fence, okay? You can have an east of northeast extended carporch, supposed to be very good,
Okay.
okay? You can also, if this gate is from here, then you can have a carporch that is extending the north of northeast.
Okay.
You remember I had said north of northeast means excess money.
Yeah.
It helps you to get money, lot of money. An extension of north of northeast as a carporch means you will never have government issues.
Okay.
You will never have income tax raids. You will never have service tax raids.
And
you
court
will never
matters
have
even.
court matters.
Okay.
So this is a good combination. This combination means enhancing the spiritual aspect of your life.
Yeah.
So a lot of saints come into your house, they stay there, come and bless the house. You are going to a lot of saints and you are doing a lot of charities and religious activities.
And people get involved into devotional activities.
Yes, activities. So this is east of northeast spiritualism.
Okay.
This is north of northeast
Increase
finance
in
and wealth.
Yeah.
Okay. So these two are good. But if you say that I am a greedy person and I want to get the north of northeast and east of northeast both,
Yeah.
then it is as bad. You cannot have it like this.
Okay.
Any greed is not good. You can either have this or have this. You can
Okay.
either say I want wealth or you can say I want spiritualism.
Spiritualism.
You cannot ask for both because these two are opposite things.
Okay.
You get me?
Yeah.
If you are in spirituality, you say why do I need money?
Definitely.
And if you need money, you don't need spiritualism.
Yeah.
Sort of, you know.
Yeah.
So you cannot ask for both. So when
And-
you go for a extension like this, you are actually spoiling it.
Okay.
Right?
And
Oh.
what, Mr. Gyani, if we have a carporch in west or in south?
Coming. Don't jump. You can have a carporch in the north. Again, very good, but not touching the
Column wall.
compound wall.
Yeah.
You can also have a carporch in the east.
But not touching the compound wall.
Compound wall, okay? So again, this is also good and this is also good,
Okay.
right? A carporch in the south of southeast is not good. A carporch in the east of southeast is not good.
Okay.
A carporch in the southeast is not good,
Okay.
right? A carporch in the south, not good. A carporch in the south of southwest, very bad.
Okay.
A carporch in the southwest, very bad. A carporch in the west of southwest, again
Again
bad.
bad.
So these are all bad extensions, carporches,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Now if you have an entry from here, you remember I said that entry of southwest
West.
are the worst possible entries,
Exactly, yeah.
right? Now you have an entry of southwest, means the Uranus, the devil is coming into the
Coming
house.
into the house. Yeah.
Now when you have an extension of carporch, that means you are giving extension to Uranus.
Yeah.
You are giving extension to the
the
devil.
devils.
Means you are spoiling your house more.
Yeah.
And if you have an extension of this porch in south of southwest, remember I had said that extension of south of southwest means you have one person in your life with whom you want no attachment, but you have to keep attached to him. It can be your partner, it can be court, it can be police, it can be a brother, son-in-law, it can be a daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
Remember? So this, if you have your carporch like this, right? Because if you have entry from here, you might have carport like this.
Yeah.
Now this is a bad combination, the gate
Okay.
and the extension. If you have your entry like this and if you have your carport like this, right, it is drainage. You remember I had said drainage?
yeah.
That is it.
Okay.
You get me?
आओ जाने समझे ज्ञान वास्तु शास्त्र